Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Skyrim, our Skyrim stream. And we're here with Tamriel again. Welcome everyone for joining us. I have been working on quite a few leveling streams. So, okay. I have essentially two parts of finding soul gems. So, essentially, what I've been doing is, well, I'm like, oh, I need to do enchanting and alchemy, and I completely forgot all this time to be filling my soul gems. I kind of put it off, and we ended up having a ton of soul gems to fill. So, yeah, if we... Oh, I forgot to turn my... I turned my HUD off for taking pictures because I realized I could do that. As long as I turn it back on, again, we'll be fine. There we are. So yeah, here we are with all of the soul gems we've gotten filled. So, we've been busy at work. Lots and lots of soul gems here. And we still have plenty more in our own inventory here to fill. So, 21 common soul gems, 16 greater, 13 lesser, 24 petty. Like, we've got all of that to fill yet. So yeah, it took a while to fill some stuff. And we did a couple extra quests. We did Azura's Star. We did, what else did we do? We dealt with Meridia and her beacon, and that's why we have Dawnstar here, or Dawnbreaker here. Fancy sword, but we kind of use our bound weapons. So, we managed to get our one-handed skill all the way up to level 100. So, we managed also to get the paralyzing strike. What else? I think that... Okay, well, heavy armor's 85. Enchanting we didn't end up doing any at all yet. Glowy sword, yes. It does shine quite nicely. And, it does extra damage and, like, bunch of explosion radiant damage to undead. It's quite cool. And, honestly, I do love the aesthetic of it. They did a good job on it. Oh. I guess with a smithing perk, you would be able to improve this, wouldn't you? It could improve magical weapons and armor. That might be interesting. I kind of forget you could just take those things and improve them. But you can enchant already magical weapons, unfortunately. Even with the extra enchantment. So anyways, where were we? So we grabbed a bunch of soul gems. We filled all we could. We did some extra basic quests. Just with, just to fill soul gems. Let's see. We did, well yes, the Break of Dawn, which was with Meridia. And we did the Rising Dead. We dealt with a couple zombies. And we also went over to a, we went over to Volenrud? One of the Nordic ruins nearby. And, yeah, apparently there was a quest there that we completed. I was supposed to have the episode for you up today. And it actually should be live right now, if you want to go ahead and, or it should be out right now if you want to go ahead and bookmark it. I really dislike YouTube because whenever I try to schedule a video, it always assumes that I'm doing it for the next day. So if I'm trying to do a same day upload, it will bump it back to the next day, and then I realize that it hasn't been posted and it disappears. So, today we're off to, well, let's get our proper map open, not our local map, thank you. Here we are. So there's a couple of quests that I had highlighted anyways. And there was like the last scabbard of Akrash for the smith in Markarth. There was Queen Freydis' sword for the blacksmith in Windhelm, I believe. There was the Hall of the Dead in Markarth as well. Daedrus Heart to Moth. I don't actually remember that one. I'm going to go ahead and remove those for now. Our goals are going to be Season Unending and The Fallen. So, let's go ahead and head over to High Hrothgar. Oh yes, so the places that we cleared, we had Silver Driftlair cleared, Ironbind Barrow, as well as there were some necromancers around Fort Nurgard, in between Fort Nurgard and Southfringe Sanctum, right in here. And I think that's also part of the Creations Club. And the other thing was over here in Vollenrud. And I think that was everything. A couple that were saying that we could do would be Ustengrav, Labyrinthian, and Silent Moon's Camp, as well as things like Lost Valley or Doubt. All of these Nordic ruins that that we could still clear. But I figured we'd be ending up finishing off a bunch of the soul gems during our stream today. So we have quite a bit more. We'll get to filling those as we just naturally play here. Although today isn't going to be a lot of combat. It's going to be a bit of story, a lot of interaction. We get to kind of start making our decisions and ideas about should we be joining the Imperials or the Stormcloaks. And also, one thing that I should mention is we did grab the Conjuration perk Soul Stealer. And so now our bound weapons cast Soul Trap on targets. Something we should have grabbed a while ago, and I just saw it at the beginning of the game and forgot about it. But this is really great for all of the soul gems that we've collected, so we can just use our regular weapons without having to either cast the Soul Trap spell as part of the conjuration, or enchanting an entirely new weapon with Soul Trap. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's head to High Hrothgar, chat with Arngeir and the rest of the Greybeards, and let's start a peace conference. Let's put a pause to the Civil War, just to give us enough time to, you know, deal with the dragons and figure out which side we want to join. All right. Hello, Arngeir.
Sky above, voice within.
Oh, we should also ask him if he's located any of the words of power.
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Ah, wrong. Ragnvald? Where's that? Ah, over by Markarth. Cool. On that note,
Got you.
we actually have found quite a few different shouts. Aura Whisper, which is essentially a detect life spell. We got the second word of Become Ethereal. And we've got Clear Skies, that was earlier. We have the Disarm now. Elemental Fury, which unfortunately cannot be used with conjured weapons. And if it could be, that would be incredible, and I am sad. We got, we already had Frost Breath and Ice Form. And I think that was all that we found. But still, a couple words left, or still. Let's go ahead and,
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
We need to stop the war.
I see.
Because Jarl
Dragon will lead you
won't
to
help us
Alwyn,
otherwise.
but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will be
Paarthurnax
or they will
has made
listen.
the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms. Wind, guide you.
Looks like we'll have to do a little bit of chatting with the two leaders of the Civil War. All right. Travel to the Palace of Kings. And do we have a fast travel to the Blue Palace or whatever it's called again?
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn
He's a
Guard.
true Nord.
Vampire
He'll come
hunters
around.
or something in the old fort
Don't
near
be so
Riften.
sure of that.
Might
Thanks
consider
to
joining
Because
by
I am
myself.
Couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting
better.
a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Believe we've already met. I was at Hawkins.
Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I helped Rayloff escape. He said he would vouch for me. Oh, right. We did go with the storm. We did go with Rayloff instead of Hadvar that time. At this time.
Rayloff's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Did you just start the thing again?
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. But first, tell me, why does a Breton want to fight for Skyrim?
So you only take Nords. I want to see what this guy has to say.
You
about this.
mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it. Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? Watch yourself out there.
All right.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
Let's see what the Jarl Ulfric says about. Well, let's see his perspective.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Why?
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me, but that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a High King of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torg. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country. Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude, historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by Imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen, and they won't, not as long as I have any say in it. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
Yeah, how did you become the
My
Jarl?
father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus Mead for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor. We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
He makes a point. The Empire has controlled things for a long time, and they've weakened over the years. So it makes sense for the for Skyrim and the Nords to be able to, or to want to control themselves.
We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on.
Your brother, and he'll keep... It's about time they turn their gaze... I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend.
Well, that got his
That's
attention.
True. Well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Very well. Let us go talk to the general then. So, from what I understood there, well, he's the Jarl because when he got imprisoned in Markarth, his dad died, and he came back and took over because his people were angry. Then he saw that he felt that Skyrim was weak, so
Watch what you're doing.
he challenged
So
and
exciting
killed
when
the
new
High
folks
King
come to town. We've had plenty of adventures.
in order to take over and strengthen Skyrim. Or so it would seem. Let's go ahead and
Sorry, I was lost in
see
thought.
what the general has to
Planning
say.
a wedding this year.
And I guess Elisif and the others as well, while we're at it.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Alright. And who is this? Riley.
Thane Bryling, at your service. I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
Alright. Who are you?
Many condemn the Stormcloaks, but I refuse. There is honor in fighting for what you believe.
Alright. Let's go ahead and have a chat with the peoples here.
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
I'm pretty
This
sure
god-forsaken war is dividing our people
this
and
is not
destroying
who we...
our
Well,
land.
we don't need to
Mind
talk
you
to
don't
Elissus
cross paths.
directly.
He's in
I
charge.
would like to. And I suppose General Tullius is probably over in... is probably over by the barracks and such. But let's have a chat with you,
If you
Elissus.
have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted. With that terrible voice. Like something out of a legend. Or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak of it. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Be well. Pray for
So
solitude
everyone
and my husband.
seemingly
Be quick. I
blindly
have little patience
trusts
for my
General
babies.
Tullius. Let's see his views on things.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
And yeah, I believe he's on the opposite side of the city. So let's go ahead and head into the fortress there and see what he has to say. I guess it's the keep. There's the palace on one end and the keep on the other. That's interesting. Solitude, is that a symbol of a wolf? Probably, right? And what is the symbol of Windhelm? It is a bear. Like the rest of the Stormcloaks. Just an interesting thought.
Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
Someday soon, we'll all see battle. What you do here today.
It looks like this is a place for weddings. And we're probably going to find the rest of them in here. No. Ah, there we are.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
Castle Dower.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Berend in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Well, that's something.
Are you lost?
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you.
Not why I'm here.
I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
I see. Alright. What is the Imperial Legion doing in Skyrim?
The Legion's always been here. Without us to keep order, the provinces would fall into barbarism and lawlessness. Especially Skyrim. Take, for example, Ulfric Stormcloak and his little rebellion. But rest assured, his days are numbered. I'm originally from Cyrodiil, sent here at the request of the Emperor himself. I'm often ordered to places with problems that need fixing. Now, while I'm certain this is all terribly interesting to you, I have important matters to attend.
If getting my
Keep
help
an eye out
isn't
for
one of
trouble.
your
It's
important
only a matter of
things,
time.
then
Speak with
it
Legate
definitely
Ricka.
should be.
She will determine if you are Legion material.
What will it take to end the war?
Ulfric Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless body. Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. But it's only a matter of time before it's back in our hands.
Alright, not exactly the most receptive. Ulfric definitely had some more information than Tullius does. And he doesn't really seem to respect much of the Nord customs either. Not that we're necessarily a Nord, but still, it's important to, I guess, to respect the people.
The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons.
Best time to negotiate is from a position of strength. Ulfric has already agreed to attend, or the dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes,
all right, we
yes,
got them
fine.
to come.
I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Sir.
Oh. Oops. What buttons I'm trying to do? Oh. Okay, I was misplacing all the buttons. Well, let's go ahead
The Greybeards
and...
have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. Can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
I am going to stop by home before we go. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a history check here. There's a specific book that I left at home that I would like to read. And there's one other thing. I am concerned about the Old Merry Dominion. And that would be because during our recording and in between when I was traveling, we got attacked by some Thalmor Justicars. And they apparently have ordered my execution. Yeah, so because we disrupted their activities, we are ordered to be executed, even against the Imperial laws and local authorities. So that's a little bit suspicious. So it'd be funny if we brought that as evidence in front of the peace treaty, but I want to go ahead and grab the book on the Bear of Markarth. Where is our book? There it is. The Bear of Markarth. The Crimes of Ulfric Stormcloak. So, he's considered a hero by many for his part in quelling the Forsworn uprising. It is said that when the Empire abandoned Skyrim, the natives of the Reach rebelled, which is adjacent to High Rock and relatively closely related with me being a Breton. However, the Forsworn, well, they had to have to do with all of those Briarheart peoples. So I don't think we're exactly the same people group. Let's see. So, yeah, the natives of the Reach rebelled, apparently due to the Nord's poor treatment of them. And Ulfric and his militia were there to retake the land. It says, and all the bravado and epic yarns the skalds compose of his exploits, you would think Ulfric to be a giant of a man equal to that of Tiber Septim, in his cunning, leadership, and decisive actions. The truth is far more revealing. Yes, from the Fourth Era, 174 to 176, the Forsworn did rule over the Reach as an independent kingdom from Skyrim. This was accomplished while the Empire was beset by Aldmeri Dominion forces and could not send the Legion to re-establish order. And he did quell the rebellion without Imperial assistance. But what the bards often failed to tell in their stories is that the Forsworn kingdom was quite peaceful for those 2 years they were in power. Some crimes were committed against former Nord landowners, often those accused of being the harshest towards their native workers. But on the whole, the Forsworn ruled their lands fairly, and were making overtures to be recognized by the Empire as a legitimate kingdom. Alright. Before a peace treaty could be resolved with the Forsworn, militia led by Ulfric Stormcloak sieged the gates, and what happened during that battle was war. But what happened after the battle was nothing short of war crimes. Every official was put to the sword, even after they had surrendered. Native women were tortured to give up names of Forsworn fighters who had fled the city or in the hills of the Reach. Anyone who lived in the city, Forsworn and Nord alike, were executed if they had not fought with Ulfric and his men. When they were breached the gates, "You are with us or you are against Skyrim," was the message on his lips. Of course, this is definitely satire, at least mostly, partially. And because it was written on the Imperial side of things. And probably a bit of a cover story to certain other things. It says, so when a grateful empire accepted Ulfric's victory and sent soldiers to re-establish the rule of law in the Reach, there was no surprise that he would demand to be allowed to worship Talos freely before the Legion could enter. However, oddly enough, Talos worship is actually been a part of Imperial tradition as well for a good while, from what I could tell. Because even in the Imperial like in the term of like the span of Oblivion, they definitely had given a lot of, like, they considered them the Nine Divines. It's really just the Aldmeri Dominion that's saying, no, we're going to control you now. And we're not going to accept that deity. We allowed them to worship Talos in full violation of the White Gold Concordat with the Aldmeri Dominion, which recognizes the elven belief that Talos as a human cannot be one of the divines. In jeopardizing the treaty, the Empire was wrong. But what choice did they have? Against the Bear of Markarth, no is not an answer. Were they intimidated by him? Or is that... I don't know. Very well. To be fair, the Forsworn are kind of a bit... They're a bit savage. Definitely more so than the Nords, even though the Imperials would call the Nords savage as well. Right. Looks like we're getting to go back to High Hrothgar, as we have talked to the others. Let's see how they react in person.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Alright, this is the only way to get Balgruuf's help.
Yes, yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim. We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Oh, hello.
So,
Delphine, Esbern.
Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
All right.
We should get started. Alduin is only getting stronger.
Oh yeah, he's over there recuperating, huh?
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Oh. Elenwen is here, huh? I see.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can... Again,
Take my backpack off first. This is
I
uncomfortable.
hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Do I allow the Thalmor to sit here? Probably not. They've been kind of trying to manipulate the Empire this entire time as well. So, yeah, let's get her out of here. Let's get to the heart of the problem here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle this.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
I see. Markarth and Riften, or That's a good question. Markarth, walled city. Dawnstar is quite small. Honestly, it feels weird just trading cities like that. Like, why would you ask for Markarth first? I understand it's one of the big ones, and it's, you know, the walled city and such. But, like, it's, honestly, it seems like it's way behind enemy lines. Markarth? Riften? That's just weird. But, oh, this is just, yeah. Markarth and Riften definitely are along the same terms, I suppose. Dawnstar in the north. It is quite small.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
Understand.
I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric.
Thought there was a lot more options here.
You'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe.
I didn't, like, they didn't give me an option to say, oh hey, Markarth is totally reasonable.
The Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Alright. We already had the Imperials give up Markarth, even though it's not necessarily what I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably compensate for something else.
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth.
Not the Silverbloods.
Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften.
And Maven, really?
The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to...
One second, I want to take my backpack
a
off.
dragon to Dragon's Reach at all?
Take the helmet off too.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in the scroll. Odavin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
There's
No
one more
hunter.
thing
Oh.
we
Yep.
know about Paarthurnax. That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. Do the right thing. Paarthurnax deserves to die. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Paarthurnax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
The longer I listen to all these people, the more I think that none of them are really right. It's a weird thing. suppose everyone's got their own sides, and it's kind of just really hard to find, yeah, a side that's really right.
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion, the ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. When I was young, our leaders became obsessed with the Thalmor threat. They believed that if and when we found a Dragonborn, we would need to protect him against the Thalmor. Turns out we fatally underestimated the Thalmor. They smashed us with ease during the Great War. I was one of the few who escaped. For a long time, all I cared about was staying alive and taking revenge on the Thalmor when I could. But then the dragons returned, and I remembered that the Blades used to be dragon slayers, and that we were sworn to protect the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer of all.
Ah, so that's why the Blades are supposed to be, or at least were often the Empire's guard force. It's because, well, one of the emperors of Skyrim, of course, that's, not thinking about Uriel Septim, I'm thinking about Tiber Septim, Talos. He was the first Dragonborn, and that would probably be why the Blades are actually sworn, or were sworn to protect the Dragonborn and the Emperors. Let's see what Paarthurnax has to say about it, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that was not as helpful because it really didn't give me a lot of options. It was not clear with what it was saying at all.
I don't think the truce will last long, but that will not be on your account.
So, I have the quest to kill Paarthurnax. And I still have to prepare a trap for the dragon. And yeah, that bugs me now. They were saying that I told... Yeah, that... They worded that terribly for the quest. They said that I had told the Imperials that they had to give over... Oh. Can I walk here alright? Do I need to use clear skies? Let's use it anyways. So, yeah, they were saying, oh, well, I forced the Imperials to, or, yeah, to give up Markarth. But I never did anything though, like, they asked me what a fair price for Markarth was. They didn't say if it was a good idea. Like, that's just weird. That's clear sky. It's quite nice. Ah, hello. Oh, you're gonna be difficult to hit with the bow, aren't you? Okay, I got you. All right, wait, where are you going? Slither. You are hard to hit with the bow. He's so fast and slithery. Alright. That is quite nice. All of those colors. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of that. That is quite nice. Let's see. HUD opacity, crosshair. Thank you. Oh, there's a troll here apparently. 1 second, troll. I'll get right back with you here. Let's see. Display, crosshair, HUD. Thank you. Oh. Oh no. Don't let me fall. I actually completely missed what apparently leveled up there. Is that heavy armor? I guess it might have been archery too. I will turn you into a pincushion, Mr. Troll. I wonder what kind of soul the he has. Ah, okay, it was archery. Alright. Good, Ella's paying attention for me. Hello, go. That is quite a pretty sky. Oh, hello, moon. That's a big moon. Our moon's not quite that big. Apparently there's 2 of them here in Skyrim. Oh, hello, Ice Wraith. Where are you? Can't see you. Look, you little guy. Welcome, James. Welcome, welcome. This has been a history lesson on Skyrim, and I'm getting schooled. Kind of. I did a bunch of research, and I was like looking at all these things, and yes, please, clear the skies. I've still been trying to discover an answer to the Imperial versus Stormcloak question. Yeah. Yeah. And I still don't know the answer. I thought this whole quest would, you know, help me out with the whole understanding and give me some answers, but it really hasn't. Please die, goat. Thank you. Let's have a chat with Paarthurnax. You don't know anything about Skyrim? Well, I know a bit. I've been doing a little bit of research, and essentially the entire area was controlled by the Imperials, but the Imperials have been losing war against the Aldmeri Dominion because they keep trying to crush them. A bunch of things keep happening, and the Empire is just slowly losing power. So now Skyrim is trying to regain some of that lost power by separating. And that's why there's a civil war, is because part of them's trying to separate and part of them's trying not to.
Drem Yolok,
Greetings. Odahviing will come to your challenge. Bozik, Krillot, he will not be able to resist your call. From the hill of the Dova itself, he will come. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very
sure we already
proud
heard
of
this
his
part.
pet.
I don't know why it was saying it's a new text.
Speak. The Blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorvut se Suryech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Lok Thum.
All right. Dragon. Nice redemption arc and all, but it is your time. Very well, Paarthurnax. Oh, hey. Oh, that's Clear Skies. Oh, I see. No, I'm looking for Call Dragon. Snow Hunter Wing. I'm looking for Dragon Rend. Let's deal, Paarthurnax. Why are you kind of just standing there? Can I get a potent lingering poison? That's what I'm looking for. That'll stop his healing. Why are you landing there? That makes it awkward to actually fight you. I mean with the sword. Guy actually doesn't have a whole lot of health.
Speak. I will listen.
Paarthurnax. Why are you acting weird?
Speak. I will listen.
Okay, yeah, what is happening here? I have no idea what's happening.
Speak. I will listen. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol?
So, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Do I talk to the Dragonbeards first? Not Dragonbeards, I mean Greybeards. Yeah, like, why can I not, do anything here? Oh, dang. Oh, that was painful. Fortunately, I spawned back here, but, like, why am I not able to kill Alduin? Or not Alduin, I mean Paarthurnax. And where is Arngir? Where do I find the rest of the blades? Ori.
You had best take advantage of this truce while it lasts. Now you see why I've warned you against them bloodthirsty barbarians. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thu'um. The same could be said for any of us, could it not? Are you so guiltless as to stand in judgment upon Paarthurnax? Listen to your inner voice before acting. Do not allow the blades to bully you into something you will later regret. After all, repentance is something you deny to Paarthurnax by meting out your so-called justice. Yes, if not for Paarthurnax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use... Ah, you're learning, Dragonborn. Doing nothing can be the wisest choice. I trust that you will make the right choice in the end. Listen to the voice that Kynareth has placed within you, and your path will be clear. Sky, guard you.
Alright. So I tried to kill the dragon, and he just kind of stood there and did nothing. So... I'm just thoroughly confused now. The season Unending quest didn't go how I thought it was going to, and they kind of twisted some of my words. And now Paarthurnax I'm supposed to kill. Even though, of course, the Greybeards don't want me to kill him. And they won't talk to me if I don't. And then I try to go and kill him, and then he's not actually he doesn't actually fight me, and he won't die. I am just thoroughly confused now. And yeah, I don't really know what to do. So, I suppose I will continue on with the rest of it, because, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Perhaps I need to go back to the start to the quest and actually figure out what's happening here. Because I was looking at the, yeah. I did, like, a little bit of research on, like, the main story quest beforehand, just so that I, you know what I'm doing. And, like, it's like, oh, well, I talked to these people, and I can choose to, like, what, yeah, I could choose to get them to either keep, like, Markarth or Riften, or, honestly, what I was looking at wasn't all that clear. But now I'm just, yeah, just thoroughly confused now. And I don't know why, like, I can't... Okay, what happens if I go over to Skyhaven Temple? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm still... Like, this is my first time ever playing through the main story quest, so I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. There's a lot of gray areas everywhere. Are the others out here? Where are the blades currently? Usually they're out here. Perhaps they're somewhere else. Looks like they're not here at all. They're not still in transit, right? I don't think that's a thing that they could be. Yeah, where are they? I was hoping to chat with the Blades again to gain a little more insight. Talk with either Esbern or Delphine. I'll head over to Dragon's Reach. And we'll see what we do.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I don't know how you talk the Jarl into this plan of yours. My job is to keep the Jarl safe, despite his best efforts. I've got my eyes on you.
Oh, why do we gotta go to the Jarl's quarters? Is that just because he's sleeping? Oh yeah, it's 12 in the morning. That might be it. Yeah, this is just what I was saying about, like the holds. If you're over here in Windhelm, why would your next goal be, oh, I'm going to take Markarth over here? How are you supposed to supply that? You literally have no means to protect it, and you'll be entirely split off. At the same time, like, sure, the Imperials, like, they've got here, so it makes sense, kind of, for them to want Riften. But, like, for Markarth? Why? That doesn't seem right at all. Like, of course, like they were saying, it's like the Stormcloaks, they're wanting to get Morthal next in the Hjalmarsh, or however you pronounce that, so that they could head towards Solitude. But why? Okay, yeah, Solitude wants Riften. So, like, that, like, their next step is both reinforce Whiterun and Winterhold wants to get Morthal and control Morthal. It just seems very weird for them to say, oh, well, give us Markarth. It now says both Imperial and Stormcloak Markarth, which is interesting. Just like it says both, probably it says Imperial Riften here somewhere, huh? Maybe not. But they really picked Silverblood and Maven Blackbriar. Yeah, some odd decisions there. So.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point, and also because he knew he could.
Yeah, that's true enough.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do.
Honestly, I do really respect Jarl Balgruuf. He stands for his people, and like Whiterun's not messed up. Like you've got Windhelm, and they have extreme problems with poverty and racism between the Nords and the Dark Elves and the Argonians that are living there. You've got Winterhold that was completely destroyed by a accident that people now blame the college for, and is a complete wreck. Riften is a home of a lot of thievery, political manipulation, and just the Thieves Guild in general.
Now, don't mind. I've got a city to keep.
Honestly, Falkreath is doing okay as well, but you've got a somewhat incompetent Jarl over there.
Reconsidered my idea.
I haven't changed my mind if that's what you're asking. I won't leave Whiterun defenseless.
You've
even
got
for a day.
Let's see.
If we send half our guards to it.
I needed my map again to look. What else do we have? We have, of course, Dawnstar. Dawnstar is right now just being bombarded by Daedra. There's two issues with Dawnstar. I'm pretty sure one is the museum and the Daedric artifact there. And another is that there's this one Daedra that's trying to put everyone to sleep. And, Vermina is messing with everyone's dreams. Morthal, you've got other issues with a ton of vampires and murders. Markarth, you've got issues with murders and the native Forsworn and Briarhearts trying to take over the city. And you've got the Silverbloods that are trying to take over the city. And then Solitude. Well, Solitude's doing okay. But yeah, they're doing okay. But of course, that was where the king was murdered. And they've got his widow on the throne that doesn't really know how to run the place and is leaving everything to the imperial ambassador that is the general that's supposed to be protecting the place. So, yeah, I don't know. And then, of course, we've also got the Thalmor that's constantly snooping about. It's a weird thing. Skyrim is honestly just kind of messed up nowadays. That's why I do respect Whiterun. And yeah, Falkreath as well is definitely okay, but they have a lot of issues with all of their what is it? They've got a ton of graves. They're losing population left and right, and almost everyone's dying over in Falkreath. I guess there was that as well. It's just really tough to consider all the other places. Whiterun?
Just for a few days?
All they have in Whiterun is a feud between the two houses. One is, I want to support the rebellion. The other is, I want to protect against the rebellion. And yeah, it's... honestly, it's not very bad here in Whiterun.
It could tip the scales in the Empire's favor.
As
The
I promised,
companions can help
my
protect
men
the
stand
city,
ready.
and the Emperor
The
will
great
be in our
chains
debt.
are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands. We're ready when you are.
All right. Helmet on. I would like to grab my Galder Amulet. I would also like to look at skills. And active effects. Resist magic. We're at what, 45? No, 60%. Wasn't there another thing that we were supposed to do? Welcome, welcome, zombie. I have been ranting about my confusion with the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. Warrior Stone. That's not what I'm looking for. I thought I had a bonus with a with the shrine or whatever,
have a
but
plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
so it's just what, us four against this dragon?
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
All right. Call dragon.
Fiend! You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Oh. That guy just got nabbed. Any chance he's alright?
Never should have come.
Won't leave here alive.
Dead.
And we're looking for Dragon Rend as well.
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Dovahkiin, here I am.
Back. Get back. That's it. Now wait until he's well inside. Now, quickly.
We got you, dragon.
Come on. Got him.
Need.
I think it's holding.
Havuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zokfrini grin kogra drunviki, Dovahkiin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramin Dol stratagem. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself.
Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost Ofal. Croesus. There is...
You will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Arengar, very bad idea. Even for you.
A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities. You know, if you've got the aptitude, surely you wouldn't miss a few scales.
Need something? I've got my eyes on you.
You'll be the toast of Whiterun for this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to... Varangar, enough, fool!
Varangar's still trying to try something.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn plan.
All the gods.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok.
We ride a dragon. Yeah, that didn't last
This
very
is
long.
as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
I see. So that is why we're not able to get there. And that would be because it is behind all the mountains. I feel like you still might be able to get there, you know, if you used a horse, which apparently are really good climbers. Time for some more soul gem filling. Hello, guys. Okay, I need to use some potions for stamina. I have lots to use. I haven't used them in quite some time, so... Alright. Follow before me, dragon. Thank you. I am not the Dragonborn, but the Dragon Slayer. Ooh, a little puddle. What's in here? Anything cool? Maybe I just want to go for a swim. Fishes. I feel like this would be a decent place to hide something, but... hey, maybe wrong. Alright. Let us continue. Paarthurnax will have to wait for another day. His judgment will approach, but it is not now. And that is the case for the Civil War as well. The time is not yet to choose sides. Let's swap shouts here. Two words doesn't actually do a lot. Oh, hello. Who invited you? Time to train a little bit of archery. Because we like making people pincushions. There we are. Now, let's see what this place has in store for us. Ah, hello. It is another dragon. I am looking once again for Dragon Run, please. So decided to fly way over there. And those guys, I'm not gonna have an easy time dueling with them. Oh. Stairs. Don't mind if I do. Where are the stairs? Oh, hello. Archery is now 63. Let's grab Unrelenting Force once again. I guess Fire Breath is an option, but... Oh wow, that's bright. I can hardly see a thing like that. I've got some leftover healing potions as well, don't I? Let's see. Plentiful healing. Minor healing. I suppose I should save some of the healing potions for some boss fights over here. So, that'd probably be reasonable. Alright. Time to get serious. Let's stop switching targets here. One and then the other. Get him. Get him. Finish him. Why can't I use mine? My shield's bugged again here. Ebony Battle Axe. That is quite heavy, but quite pricey. Where'd that other guy go? You get knocked away somewhere. On that note, where'd this guy come from? Take your arrows back. And let's grab some more healing. Is that a Death Lord we're missing over there? Is that where he went? Oh. He's way up above. And I still haven't figured out how to get there. Not that way. I saw someone coming through this way, so probably here. There we are. And more Death Lords. We definitely need to increase our damage. There we go. Yeah, probably need more stamina as well. Alright. Well, our health is still doing pretty good, though. As in, it definitely takes us quite a while to kill. I do approve. Can I grab some stamina, please? So if you time it right, technically they won't be able to hit you, right? Because the moment they start a heavy attack, you could cripple them. Or you could interrupt them. And then they won't be able to continue with their attack, because it'll stagger. So, I'm being attacked from where again? Oh, is he up there? And this other guy, where is he at? Yeah, I still don't... Oh, hey, hi. There you are. Oh, wonderful. Don't mind me, just down here. Let's toss him over there for a moment. While I go reposition. Where's he at? Where'd he go? I just threw him over here. Where'd he go? He should be in there. He's not in there. I need to find those other archers too. Oh, hi. So an arrow, fire arrow, ice arrow, lightning arrow, gold, healing, fancy expensive armor. Hi, are you supposed to be here? For some reason you didn't attack me. Not sure why I did not expect to get stabbed in the back there. That was definitely the fastest I've taken out one of them in a while. Yeah, where were those other... Draugr? Above? Above, and I do not know where to find them. Extreme stamina. Ebony greatsword. And potion of plentiful stamina. Alright. I almost guarantee I didn't kill that other Draugr that I threw. What's that other door? I somehow missed that one. Let's explore a little bit. Dolphin, North Tower. Looks like there's other places over there as well. Oh yeah, we forgot to grab stuff from the dragon. Oh, and we're over encumbered. And I guess the awkward part is we don't actually have any way to get back, do we? In that case, we're going to want to grab a potion. Probably a elixir of strength. And then find a chest, probably up there, in order to place all this stuff in. Got a lot of heavy gear, so... let's bring it closer to the entrance. Or perhaps just inside? I don't even know if it's going to be able to be returned to us, though. Okay. My question is, if I go ahead, quick save here, and then teleport back somewhere, will I even be able to get back? Cannot fast travel while enemies are nearby. Oh yeah, didn't we have that shout? Let's use that. Or a whisper. Let's go ahead and figure out how to use that. Spend a soul. And then we gotta equip it.
Lost!
Does that mean we can't find anything? We don't have to hold it, do we? Or perhaps it just means that we haven't found anything.
Lost!
Oh, I see. There. There's one at the top of the tower. And there's a few up there. And I assume that's the portal to Sovngarde there. The new backwards power attack that I just got the perk for, it seems quite unnecessary. Like, it is really hard to hit these, I guess, the backwards power attacks, unless they're actively walking towards you, I guess. Because then you can't get the paralyzed otherwise. I suppose if you had like slightly longer range, or maybe a slower attack. Oh hey, my health is getting rather low, huh?
Lost!
Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Active effects. Nope. Okay, apparently it only lasts for 10 seconds. And I'm looking for a shout. Which one? Let's see. Disarm would be interesting. We have a lot of Dragon Souls now. I feel like I can spend a couple points. All right. Let's see what the South Tower has to offer us. Aversion to frost. That's not good to drink. A door to the outside, and probably one on the opposite end as well. Yes, so not a lot over there. Let's check the North Tower. Maybe we'll find something a little bit better. Actually, that looks almost identical, so we're not likely to find anything there. But, may as well try. And... yeah, I guess we lost the Fortify Strength. I should have went when I had the chance there. Oh well. I will take your gold, thank you. And that's impressive. An arrow is almost able to knock the shield out of my hands. Also, what shout did I have active? Disarm, huh? Okay, so disarm is really hit or miss, huh? Let's see. Fire breath sounds interesting, but probably still looking at unrelenting force. Which is still a 45-second timer between them. Is it really 45? That seems excessive. Oh no. I thought I was getting stuck there. Ebony Warhammer. We got another one of them. Could I be carrying all of these ebony weapons? Perhaps not. Looks like one of the doors is blocked by rubble. Leaving only one left. And that's just going to be the upper door that we saw earlier. Which also means that this one is going to lead towards something that is also blocked. Yep. And a nice little gift for it. We got that chest over there. And I don't believe we can go any further without heading inside. How much can we carry now? Oh, I guess we didn't grab our backpack. Kind of forgot about that. We can actually carry all this now. Impressive. Alright, let's see what happens when we try to teleport then. Oh, right. Enemies nearby here. And the shout. Or a whisper.
Lost!
They're there, to there. None over this way. So we should be able to shout, or to travel now. Can we fast travel home? Cannot fast travel from this location. So we are now, I suppose, stuck in this quest. That's rather awkward. Does that mean we have to go directly to Sovereign Guard and finish the quest? That's actually not really something that I wanted to do. I didn't think about that. I'll have to do it though. Very well. We enter in to the temple. awfully quiet in here compared to how it was outside. And... oh, right. Telekinesis arrows is a power that we have now. That's a really interesting and funny spell. Eventually I'd like to try it. Active effects. Mystic bow. That's cool. I didn't realize that was an active effect. That would make sense, though. I'm actually looking, though, for powers. Fire Breath, Slow Time, Storm Call, and Unrelenting Force. Definitely benefit from some perks. I have 0 perks in archery. That would probably help a little bit. I'm kind of just trying to get the skill level itself up. There we go. Increase to 70 or 65. And we're starting to near a level up here. Alright, Jogger Scourge. Down with you. That's enough. And just in time, too. My bow had just expired. What do we have here? Burial urns. And another Jogger Scourge. That is a good question. Are there perks that I should be grabbing here? In archery, for example? I don't think there's really anything in block. Because we're not doing a lot of blocking, per se. We definitely could be blocking more, and that would actually make us very durable. If we did. What do we have over in archery? Bows do more damage. Critical hits. Those things aren't important. That quick shot is very valuable. Drawing a bow 30% faster. That would mean that you'd be able to shoot a lot faster. Pressing block will zoom in view. Power shot, stagger. Drawing a bow faster. There's not a lot of great perks here. Although, of course, the double damage would definitely be valuable. It is just satisfying seeing them like that. You summon 2 now, and you summon mobs to fight for you. There is... I know there's a specific necromancer outfit that actually allows you to have 1 extra summon. I actually just got that for me, from something or other. I have it back at home. I'll have to show you that one. If I remember, or if I make it back home. Because both of those things are plausible to not happen. What's that guy doing? Oh, sneak level up helps. Wow, your character's 89. That's impressive. To be fair, I haven't actually done... Not to be fair, but I'm just saying, I haven't actually done, like, the big crafting quests yet. Oh, whoops. That was the level up that I was trying to save for the possible Alduin fight. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I did not want to use that. I just got distracted. No, I didn't get distracted. I just forgot that I was trying to save it, and I didn't realize that I had the level up. Snake. And... whale. And what's the middle one? Ah, the middle one is of our choice. So, snake and... snake and whale on this... No, snake on this side. Whale on the other side. And then the middle one is the door that we choose to go through. That's a cool little way to use a puzzle. I don't think I've actually seen that method before. Found a diamond and some soul gem and gold. On that note, how much soul gems have we been getting here? We only have 6 common left. We've been getting lots of common. Well, a lot of our graders are filled. We got 6 graders, and all but 6 lessers. And we haven't been getting any petties at all. Really? I thought the basic Draugr was supposed to be petty. I suppose not. I guess we've found 2 petty soul gems. I'm pretty sure, though, that was the 2 goats or something that we killed earlier. I guess we want snake then. Oh. I saw him there, but the loud noise startled me. I don't even remember what the hulking Draugr are.
Force Rudder!
Oh wait, is there a skill just on your summoning thing? Conjuration. Is there like a special skill that allows you to summon a second thing? Ah, yes, Conjuration 100. Ah, yes, you can have 2 summons. Check out the Creation Club stuff, because I'm pretty sure I managed to get these Necromancer robes that increase the amount of summons you can do by 1. So go ahead and check that out. You might be able to find another summon there. That is definitely an impressive level there. I suppose if I did a lot more of the things in the game, like Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood and all the other quests that are involved, we definitely would get to a much higher level. Huh. Didn't expect to have to deal with spiders today. But I suppose so. Not above us. It must be on the other side then. I'm just looking around for other possible loot. Spiders. Oh. That looks like it for us, huh? Oh yes, get magic up by hurting a mob, don't kill them, and... Oh, I missed that other word. Oh, and then skill up. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've checked it out, but I've done, like, some leveling episodes. Not saying, oh, this is how you level it, and this is a leveling guide, but just I'm going to be leveling my character now. If you want to see it, watch the video. If you don't, well, it's not going to be on stream, go watch it there. So, I'm going to be doing that for enchanting and alchemy soon. And we'll see how much of that I can all get... how much I can get done in a single episode. If I might do 1 episode each. But I don't exactly know how that's going to work for me yet. Oh, right. I had issues with carrying things. I wanted to keep all this stuff around. I can now carry 420 weight of things. Books not gonna help us. And definitely could drop some of the dragon parts that we have. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna go ahead just down a... Do I have a basic potion of strength? I guess I don't, do I? Alright then. I suppose I can just drop one of these things. And then I'll figure out what I need to do with my carrying capacity later. Wow, if I keep doing that, I'm not going to have much of anything left. Or I'll have too much. One or the other. Hey guys. How's it going? Ah, I'm the king of the hill now. So, what are... Yeah, what are the things that we're looking for? I haven't seen any of the plaques or whatever to tell us which pillar position to use. Not yet, anyway. Oh, there we are. There's one whale up there. There's a bird up there. Oh, didn't mean to take the arrows. I actually turned on Oblivion today. And I learned... Oh, I go back to Whiterun and sell stuff off and come back. The issue that I have right now is I'm in Skuldalfin, or Skuldalfin, and I don't think I can get back until I finish the main quest. Like, am I able to actually get out of here? Like, I don't even know. I think I might be trapped for now. Yeah, here, let me put some potions in here that I do not want. Honestly, all the venom can go in there. They're pretty basic, and I'm not gonna use it. Minor Magicka, leave those behind. You don't think you don't think I'm trapped? Because it said that I wasn't able to teleport from... Well, here, let me show you where I am, right? I'm over here, and I tried to teleport, and it said that I can't teleport from this location. Okay, I'm stuck until I finish the quest. Right, because I can't actually get out of the area because I flew in on Dragon, and the dragon isn't here. Alright, I'll have to finish the quest then. Do I have to go all the way to Sovngarde then? And then return, like, defeat Alduin? Oh, no, like, I was outside of the dungeon and I tried to teleport there. I'm looking for a bird. Bird, and then... Oh, yeah, am I looking for a snake? What am I looking for here? Oh, wait. Oh, that's interesting. There's two more. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's the snake for this one. Never mind. I thought the other one was a pillar as well. I thought there were 4 pillars and only 2 of the things. That makes a little more sense now. Alright. Apparently I have to finish the entire story quest. Very well then. A question then. Am I able to return to this place? Like afterwards, like if I loot some stuff, put it in the quest, would I be able to get back here, or am I not able to? all my magic. Actually, I have some magic potions. I need to remember to use those, huh? Let's see. Plentiful Magicka? Regular Magicka? There we are. How do I get up there? Good question. Can I get up there? I will find a way up to you. I will reach you and I will kill you. I guess I could also just use my bow. Probably also will want to get up there though. Guess I can knock that guy down. Alright, grab a shout and grab a whirlwind sprint. There we are. Oh no! Can I not get up there? Oh wait. Aha! I didn't think of that. That helps. Oh wait. Oh, that's just the way through. Okay, that makes more sense now. A close call. I'll take the stamina potion, please. And hey, a greater soul gem. Come over here, guys. Actually, let me out, please. Thank you. Oh, wrong show. Guess I wasn't able to soul trap the others. Okay, mister. You will die by the sword. Thank you kindly. Don't have enough space for your war axe. Iron plate boots. That was definitely going to set me on fire, that trap. Oh. Here's hoping that this guy's got the, Oh, Garter Depth Overlord. Here's hoping he's got the, whatchamacallit, the claw on him. You know what? I kind of forgot this, but I could actually, if I wanted more damage, I could dual wield. Ooh, a diamond claw. Alright, diamond claw. What do you have to tell me? We're looking at Fox, Dragonfly, Dragon. That's it. This place would be much more secure if the key wasn't left in the door. To be fair, you did have me defeat a strong enemy, but still. Oh, that guy's dead. I expected him to attack me. Ah. A new word. Is there anything else near? No? I guess the word's the next thing then. What have we here? Ah, the second word in Stormcall. Cool. That is a ridiculously long recharge time. I am interested to see what it does. And I'm also interested to see how to get out of here. Oh, there's a path. Never mind. Ultimate Magicka, Ultimate Healing. It's almost like they're preparing me for something. Regeneration. Flawless Emerald. Is that what I just saw? I wasn't mistaken, right? Oh! Flawless Diamond, Flawless Emerald, and Flawless Amethyst just sitting there. I should pay more attention. Alright, I cannot pick up really anything else. So I should be able to head out here. And if I defeat the enemies, I should be able to head back home, possibly. We'll see. I should improve my restoration skill. That would help. Giving me stamina would be quite nice. And yes, I did get a little close on the heal there. Oh, hey, why is there another one? Okay, I might want my shield this time. Yeah, I would like the extra stamina from the regeneration. I didn't end up going and getting it. On that note, do I actually have the ability to get it? What is my regeneration, or my restoration skill? Ah, there it is. Respite. I definitely can get it. I do have regeneration as well, so it heals for 50% more. Don't need ward absorb. Recovery might be okay. No, I don't want the perk. I do not have the avoid death perk, though. And I don't really know a lot of restoration spells either. Okay. Oh, heavy armor just increased. I'm going to go ahead and actually grab a healing potion for once. Let's see. Minor healing. Okay, I'll grab 2 regular healings and a couple magica potions. And some stamina potions. Alright. There we are. That was multiple, like 3 Draugr Death Lords. Those guys are actually quite strong. Alright, let's have a look around. That is where... Oh, hey, there's a dragon up there. Let's see. Bound bow. I need to grab some more magicka. Minor magicka. Extreme magicka. I am looking for... Grab bound bow. There we are. Yes, I do know about the legendary skills. Yeah, thank you. Oh. I didn't realize there were multiple dragons here. That changes things a little bit. And... oh. Let's go ahead and grab also... Well, I'll save my dragon skin for later. But I did want to grab Dragon Rend. Let's bring these guys down here. Oh no! No! You kidding me? I just fell and have to go through that entire thing again? That is very sad. Do I go through that way? Yes. Oh yeah, I believe I actually... in response to the legendary skill comment there, I believe you actually did comment, I believe it was you anyways, on one of the videos that I had posted. And my question, or I guess the question was if I knew about the legendary skills and resetting them. I don't know if you answered the question, the comment or not. But my question to that was, what kind of skills would you actually recommend me making legendary in order to gain more levels, right? Because I don't know if I want to give up my one-handed skill, for example, right? But what would be worth giving up all your levels for in order to get back, or in order to get more skills and get more perks? The restoration, yeah, that would definitely help with. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Somehow I missed this thing. Oh, yeah. Summoning. Conjuration? Yeah. I guess a lot of the magical ones, huh? Conjuration, I don't really need a lot in. Really, I just needed my bound weapons to do more damage. The Soul Stealer for the Soul Trap helps. And if I'm fighting the Daedra, then... or Daedra or other summoned creatures, Oblivion Binding is pretty decent as well. But anything other than that, I don't really do a lot of summoning spells anymore. I had some basic summoning spells earlier, but yeah, not really anymore. Well, yeah, I just don't use them. But I guess I could just summon for the sake of training. That would definitely work. I'm not sure what the skill gain is or how it's calculated for those things. Oh. Oh, hey. There's a little stairway here. Potion of Magicka. Is this a way down? Flawless Emerald. Yes, please. And a chest. Ebony Dagger? I don't have one of those yet. I'm not going to grab it, though. Flawed Varla Stone. I'll take that. The gold. Yes, please. Sapphire Ring. They're pretty. I'll take it. Oh, looks like there isn't a way down. Or, nope, there isn't. Okay, that was just a thought. Well, it's not necessarily a way back up, is what I was referring to. There's a way down. There's a way, just by falling. But not exactly somewhere I could just take the stairs up and go back. If I fall again, I have to go directly to the bottom. Something I don't really want to do. So let's go ahead and quick save here. Just in case I fall again, then I can just quick load. I'm going to want my bow. I may as well... Oh, I should also make sure that I do have the Dragon Rend equipped. Yes, I do. And for the sake of it, I'm going to grab that potion of True Shot. Just the regular one for an extra 20% damage. Alright, I hit him. Now let's focus on the ground in front of me. Okay, let's grab my shield again. And I'll also want to replenish my magicka. I don't think I've ever fought two dragons at once. Oh, and the dragon fell. I guess I wasn't exactly able to loot him either. Please don't fall. Later you have to get 3 or 4 at the same time? Ah, yikes. This isn't terrible. It's only a frost dragon. Well, it's a frost dragon and an elder dragon. How did you fly so far back? There we go. Yeah, climb on him. Get him. Get him. I'm losing my balance. There we go. Not the most optimal way to kill a dragon. I mean, if you can get a good hold, I suppose. Alright. Shouts. Frost Breath is interesting. I haven't really used it. I definitely have lots of different things that I can actually unlock here. I've got 5 souls. Actually 6 now, as soon as I'm finished with this dragon. Ah. Doctrine. go. Dragon Priest Staff. And I'll want his mask. Means I'm going to need to drop some things. Looks like I'll have to drop one of the weapons, probably. Let's drop a battle axe, probably. Yeah, sure. No, I'm gonna drop the warhammer instead. Alright. I think that's where we gotta leave off for today. Oh, and now to check to see if we can indeed teleport out of here. Phantom was mentioning that we could, and I'm gonna try to see if that's possible. Can we? You cannot fast travel from this location. Okay. Because we're in Skyrim, but we still cannot fast travel. And yeah, carrying these guys is gonna be a pain. Oh, wait a second. Oh, right, I dropped one of the things so that we could carry more. If I go to the beginning, can I fast travel from that point? Or perhaps I can get a ride back somehow else? Oh, wait. Here's a thought. Can we call the dragon back? Dragon, can you take me out of here? Maybe? Dragon, hello? Now my shout is stuck waiting for 300 seconds. Which is longer than an hour. Apparently. In game time, at least. Yeah, he's not too interested in letting me fly back with him. Well, unfortunate. So it looks like we will have to go ahead and fight Alduin. Oh yeah, did you guys know... Oh wait, what is that? Oh, it's just a rock. Did you guys know if we would be able to actually teleport back to this location? Like, after we deal with Sovngarde and the rest of them. I'm going to see potions. Can I... Carrying capacity increases by 30. That's not enough. Do I have that big one yet? Filter of strength 50? Is that enough? Not quite. Conjurer's Draughts. Honestly, that might be worthwhile. I got to look for something to drop for a moment. Or for an extended period. Minor stamina. I can probably drop those. And do I have minor anything else? No. Vigorous healing, magicka, stamina, water breathing, extra magicka, and fear poison. Oh, I cannot return to this place. So it's just what I can carry out of here. Is what I am understanding then. I definitely should have dropped stuff off before I got here. Like some of the dragon bones, all of these soul gems and such. Definitely would have been worth doing. Okay, scroll. I guess I'll keep you. Do I have anything else that I would like to drop? I have a minor healing, but it's a healing potion, so I'll still keep it. And yeah, I think probably fine as is. I can drop a couple of these. No. Drop a couple of these. And then I should be fine if I drink my potion. If you die, you go back to your last save, right? So... so it's... yeah. It's not like you respawn. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to end there for today. And tomorrow, we're going to be heading to Sovngarde. And, hopefully not from death. Hopefully we can actually get there through Portal. And, yeah. I guess I didn't loot a couple of these guys. Alright. Hello. I didn't loot you either. How much money do we have? 25,000. That's a good number. Once again, we're going to have to run through here again. To get to the top. Yeah, thank you. Especially a special thank you to both Phantom and to Zombie. Both of you for joining the chat here. And for chatting so much. Thank you, James, as always, for always popping in, saying hi, and lurking during streams. Much appreciated. And, yeah, we will see you all next stream, next week. That shield looked like it was glowing. Okay, continue. And, yeah, I'm going to be doing some... Oh. That doesn't work. I guess I'm not going to be doing any Skyrim leveling series until next week. You know, I was deeply considering it, and then I realized we can't get back, which means I cannot do my leveling series. So, in that case, we'll have to go ahead, finish the main story quest, and then we can go ahead and prepare for fighting the Civil War. So, I hope that you all join us. I hope to see you all there. And I forgot there was multiple doors through this. Good night. Good night, everyone. I feel like I just went in a circle here. I've definitely been here a couple times before, though, so that might be why. So yeah, we'll head over to we'll open up the portal, head over to Sovngarde, and we get to go fight a ton of dragons, meet the Nords of the past, and we also... Well, I think it's just Nords, right? Did only the Nords go to Sovngarde? I don't actually know what the afterlife situation is. Oops. Stepping on traps. Good thing they're already disabled. Yeah, we'll be able to go finally defeat Alduin. That will be wonderful. Maybe we don't kill Paarthurnax after all, and maybe we don't side with the Blades. Yes, Ella, Party Snacks. Yes. Yes, his name is now Party Snacks. I apologize. Alright. Let us head back to the spot we were at here. Bring a save. And... Yep. Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to carry the rest of this. I forgot about that, because we've just got a temporary potion right now. Let's see. 40 weight drop. Maybe it... is worth just dropping the dragon stuff. We can find that elsewhere. But it is also material that is harder to find. You know what? This is heavy. Let's drop that. That helps. That's actually pretty much what I needed in order to get out of here. And I'll drop a battle axe. There we go. Now we've got some extra spare weight. All of that stuff would have been great loot, but we're okay now. So, we'll leave it off here. We can activate the Dragon Seal. And then we have to head to Sovngarde. Looking forward to it. We'll see you all next time. Thank you very much. Just do remember that we do have streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. We've got Skyrim on Mondays, Conan on Wednesdays, and For the King 2 on Fridays. Hope to see you all there. Until next time, everyone, farewell.